Are we gonna have another pump for those stocks that pumped last Friday on our live streaming when we talked about AI breakout zone, the $23.42? If we go and see what we said exactly in our live streaming, there should be the stop loss 21.22, then the 27.44. So exactly, so the second profit taken we said will be around the 27.44. The price got rejected around the 28 and went down before the market closed. We're going to discuss target profit taken and support for AI for the next week. mmtlp, as we discussed in our live streaming, got rejected right around our rejection area, which is this box between the 44 and the 47 cent. We said there's a huge rejection around this area for mmtlp. Decisive moment for mmtlp. There's a lot of rejection will happen there. Exactly, when we actually went and pumped when the market opened around this candle you see here, and the price got rejected and went down. We discuss the squeeze area for the next week and the support for mmtlp, an updated chart of course for mmtlp. Next up we got SIDO. We talked about this stock and we said there's a potential pump toward the 55 cent when we break the 50 cents. So first time we got a test when the market opened, a test and a rejection, then the price went down, and we said the 43 should be the bottom on support in order to have this pump over the 50 cent and going toward the 56 cent. And we went there and the price went down afterwards. We're going to discuss if there's potential squeeze for this stock. GENE, we discussed this as well in our live streaming because we might see red to green for this stock. So this one might have a squeeze around this area. As we said, this one will go from red to green after we held about $1.46, and we got the squeeze and pump from the $1.89, and we went toward our updated profit ticket around the $2.37 and $2.60, and we got rejected and the price went down. Next up we got ape as well. We discussed in our live streaming and we said we're gonna have a reversal above the support and we need to hold above the $2.60 in order to have a reversal, and that's what happened. The price reversed and went higher toward this resistant area around the $3. We're gonna discuss the breakout zone for the next week for ape. So let's dive right in and discuss AI. Oh man, this stock jumped right from our breakout zone that we discussed in our live streaming around the 23.42. And after we broke it, we went for the first profit taken around the 24.50. Then we went directly toward our second profit taken, the 27.40. And then the price went down. You see how much we went down from this rejection area? Almost 10%. That's why we always suggest our hunters to take profit on the way, okay? Profit is profit. So what's the game plan for AI for the next week? If we go in a big picture, because there's something happened for this stock, something really good, because look at this bearish channel. We were in this bearish channel since beginning of 2021, and now we have a clear indication for a breakout from this bearish channel here around at the end of the last month. We got a clear indication of breakout around the 14.50. So what's the game plan now? In the big picture, we need to hold above this bottom, which is above the $16. So the $16 will confirm a continuation for this bullish trend in the big picture. And of course, the smaller picture, we need to hold above this current support, which is the 23.42. For the next week, if we have the price go above again around the 28, then going down, we need to hold above the 23 in order to continue toward this profit taken around the 31.20. This will confirm the strength of the ball and continuation higher. Holding above the 23.40, we're gonna have a faster squeeze toward the 31.20. If we broke it, is mean we're gonna have a consolidation area above the 19, then we can continue to go higher. Is mean we're gonna have to load up on the lower price, then the market maker will enter here, then we're gonna continue to go higher. So watch out for the 23.42 for a confirmation for faster squeeze for AI toward the first profit taken around the 31.20. We're gonna do update the other profit taken when we hit the 31.20. So stay tuned for this chart update for AI. And of course, if we have a pre-market gap for AI, we're gonna do a pre-market update on our page on Discord for potential trade that we always do to prepare before the market. Because if you prepare, you never feel FOMO, and at the same time, you never be like paranoid if the price go down or up. You be ready to hunt with the market maker and to hunt with us, of course. The next stock on our list, we got MULN. Oh boy, this one got rejected right around our resistance. As we said, this is a decisive moment for MULN. We need to break this box in order to have a squeeze for MULN. Unfortunately, we didn't. However, we're still holding above the 36. So what's the game plan? You see in the big picture, we have a reversal from the bottom price that we discussed before around the beginning of this month, when we said we're gonna have double bottom around the 25 cents, and this is what happened. The price went up and accumulate and up once again. Chart update, of course, for MULN, we said the 36 will be the breakout zone for MULN once again, and that's what happened, and we pumped almost 22%. At the moment, the support should be above this area, the 36 cents, and the resistance confirm around the 44 and the 47 cents. After we break this level on Monday, we're gonna have a huge pump. So what's gonna happen on Monday? There's two things. Either pre-market gap up above this box. This will be the best indication for MULN will have a bullish week. If we don't open the pre-market over this box and we're still trading below it, it means we're gonna have a test during the market open. If we got rejected, it means we're gonna go down to test the 36, accumulate, then continue to go higher. So this is two reaction, a positive one or bullish reaction for MULN. The bearish reaction for MULN if we went down here and tested this support and we broke it. So watch out for those three reactions for MULN for the next week. SIDU. So this stock we hunted on our live streaming last Friday that we do each day around 3 p.m. CET. If you didn't watch our live streaming last Friday, stay tuned for Monday because we're gonna do another one before the market open. We said this stock will pump around the 55 cent, the squeeze area and the resistance if we overcome the 50 cent. We got the test, then we got rejected. We said no problem because we're still over this support. And of course, the market maker bought above the 45 cent support. And we broke the next time the 50 cent and went directly around the 55 cents. So we already did almost 12%. Then the price got rejected because we didn't have a clear breakout and we got this wick instead and the price went down. So now in after hours, we're still holding above our support, which is the 50 cents. So next week, we need to have holding up above this support, the 50 cents, in order to continue to go higher toward the 55 cents and squeeze once again. If we squeeze, we're going to do a pre-market update for this stock if we have breakout over the 56. So stay tuned for this pre-market update for both on Patreon and YouTube membership area in order to have an entry for this stock and profit taken and the updated support, because this stock is pretty volatile. We have to have the exact price value for the levels before the market open by 1 hour. Okay, we're gonna have the precise updated chart analysis for SIDU. Next up, we got GENE. As we said, we need to hold above the $1.46 or above this AMA in order to have a continuation up for this stock. And this is what happened exactly for this stock. The price bounced right above our AMA and went toward the squeeze area or profit taking around this box. What's the game plan? This stock is still have potential as long as we hold this current support above this AMA. We're still doing higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. So there's a potential to squeeze once again. The bottom is $1.46 in the big picture if we don't want to have a sell-off. Confirmation for a pump if we held above this AMA. We're gonna have a potential squeeze once again after we break this box, you see, between the $2.36 and the $2.61. We're gonna have a huge squeeze for GENE. This one is the biggest gainer last few days, so that's why we have to put it on our watch list for the next week. We have to watch out for another squeeze. We're gonna do update for it after we clear this box. Next up, we got ape. Oh boy, this one went down when the market opened, and we said we need to hold this last support above the $2.60 if we don't want to have a weakness in our chart, because ape is still doing all right. You see it here, we're still in a bullish momentum. After this rejection, we said we need to hold this support above the $2.60. And that's why we have this wick, and the price afterwards went higher. However, at the meantime, we have to break this current resistance around the $3.07, because we tested before the market closed and we went down, and then we went up in after hours to retest this resistance. So now is confirmed support is above this AMA, the $2.61, which is the current support for APE. We need to hold this current support in order to confirm a faster squeeze toward this box. Oh man, this one for the next week will be a crazy test for APE, for my opinion. Around the $4.40 will be another test and rejection area, like what happened here when we have this huge wick. Okay, so we're gonna have a huge wick, the price go down, but we're gonna continue to go higher. This is the same reaction we want to have for APE. Price break the $3.07, then going toward this box. If we got rejected, we need to hold above the $3 to continue to go higher for APE, for the other ultimate price target. We're gonna do a pre-market update and chart update for APE during the market and even before the market open, if we clear the $3.07, to have updated entry and exit for APE. Okay, because APE and the other stock, as we said, the GENE, the other stock SIDU, is pretty volatile. That's why we do update before the market open by 1 hour to have the right entry and exit for them. So stay tuned for this update for our hunters on Patreon and the YouTube membership area. So stay tuned for this. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.